Hey y'all, it's Trader Bubba. I made a video for my dad, but I'm going to share it with you because for some reason touring these small pop-ups are popular videos. So here's a tour of my pop-up and everything I got. A lot of the stuff you see in the video is available on Amazon, so check in the comment section down below for my Amazon links. Appreciate it. Enjoy the tour. Alright, Dan. Obviously this is where we're plugging in. So this, you'll see I got a surge protector. So you always want to plug in the surge protector first. Make sure all the lights are green and you're good to go. This is a pressure regulator. Keeps the pressure lower. Obviously the only thing in the camper is the faucet, and there's just no need to have a lot of pressure. Then I got the splitter. To actually turn this off, it's a little leaky. This is just your regular garden hose, and then this is the drinking water hose. And then on here you can see we have the water filter. I don't know how the water is going to be at that campsite, but here we're using this plus a Brita water filter, and we needed it. The water here is pretty nasty. This is an elbow one I got, just so it's not dripping on the camper constantly and getting in here. So it's hitting this bucket. This is for the air conditioner. So right now it's 120 volts. That means it's plugged in. We're plugged in to the, to the shore power. 12 volts. It can run off the camper battery if you needed to. And then the other thing is the propane. I'd never bothered doing it. The fridge isn't that. Oh, in fact, you can see it. That's plugged in right there. There's another plug-in out here technically because of the fridge. I will say the fridge keeps things cool, not cold. We mainly just keep our Brita water filter in there. This is just for the 10, I'm assuming it's a 10-gallon water tank. I don't know how big the water tank is. They told me 5 gallons. It held a 6-gallon jug of water. So I don't know how big our water tank is. Right? Yeah, TBD. And then everything is hand crank, battery, that. This is a porch light. There's a little switch underneath. And then you do have an electrical outlet out here. I think the fuse is blown because that plug-in's not working. But we'll take a look at that. Inside the trailer, there's a little cabinet right by the door. This is where we keep everything you're going to need access to, even when the camper is down. So I got a tool set. That hand crank is for the jacks, but we have a cordless drill, which I should be in here, but I think it's in the truck. This wrench is for the leveler. Ooh, I forgot to show the leveler. But yeah, there's a first aid kit, some other stuff that you just kind of need immediate access to. It's all in here, so you can get to it when the camper's closed. The leveler, which I don't know if we'll need there or not. Yeah, this thing. So this will just lift the camper a little bit so you can be level. We also use it in the driveway to keep it from rolling downhill. And then over here is just the other wheel, regular wheel chalk. So there's that.
We also keep the level down here.
That's the furnace. That's the fridge.
This is the fuse button.
I will say with the sink, it's a very small sink. Very small. Here's a regular cup. Here's how it fits in the sink. So, but it's good for washing hands. So this is with the pressure regulator. I mean, this is all the pressure you need. So I'm really glad we got that, because you know all the piping and whatnot is plastic, so you don't need anything too crazy. This is the 2-burner stove. But I've had a hard day. I need some caffeine. And if there's one thing that gets me going, it's Trader Bubba's coffee. I have a ton of wonderful flavors. Do be a little careful. This is whole bean, so do check. Some of these are whole bean. But hey, it's that time of year. Y'all like pumpkin spice? I know. I love pumpkin spice. Well, I have it. I have the spice. Trader Bubba's coffee. The best part of waking up? Bubba in your cup.
Hey y'all, it's Trader Bubba. Don't forget to check out our website and our awesome merch at TraderBubba.com. All sales, all proceeds go to charity. None of it goes to me. None of it goes to the YouTube channel. It's all for a good cause. So if you like what you see here on my cousin Emmy, do me a favor, TraderBubba.com. I have a ton of great stuff, clocks, shirts, pillows, just a ton of great stuff. So check out the website, please. You'd be doing me a huge favor. Help me raise money for a good cause. Appreciate you.
So you do need a lighter to light the burners that doesn't have an igniter on it. But the stove's really clean. Here's the leveler. Oh, ponchos, emergency ponchos. So you're pretty set. And then anytime I find a screw or something, it goes in here. So yeah, fridge. This is for the heater. It does work. We found that out. This is a little finicky. It's off right now. This plastic front snaps right off. It's supposed to snap right off, but it comes off fairly easily. So, but this is your heater. That's the water pump. You won't need that if you're hooked up to the water. That's the CO2 monitor, which will always come on. You can't turn that off. That's the fuse box right there. Fuse and circuit breaker. There's storage underneath both benches.
Storage underneath here, and underneath here, and underneath here, but not underneath there.
Yeah, this is where we keep all the cooking stuff, which some of it's outside, because we did dishes. We do dishes outside. But I've got pots, pans, dishes.
Pots, pans,
Bowls.
Utensils.
Yeah, everything you'll need for cooking is there.
This is where the lanterns are and the stuff you use for the window protection.
Oh, okay, yeah. We got this Reflectix material. So this we put in the windows. So yeah, like yesterday when we were gone all day, we put this in the windows and it reflects the sun. I've also got blankets on top. I forgot to show that part.
You can just show it.
But yeah, so on this side, there's a ton of lights in here. These cool little lanterns and that kind of thing. Although I will say, the lights up here work pretty well.
This is what they look like.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
only like $15 for a 3-pack at Walmart.
Yeah, yeah. But these lights are pretty bright, and there's 2 of them. There's one by each bed. I want to see if I can find this plug-in. It's for a fan. It's a little fan you can plug in, and then it just kind of hangs here. But I do have this. It's about 85, I think, degrees outside right now. Probably about 78, I'm thinking, in here. It's staying pretty cool in here.
It's only because of those little space blankets you put out there.
Yeah. So, oh, yeah, and then there's a step that just folds in. So here you'll see clipped above the beds. It's technically it's like a blanket tarp, but it's got the Reflectix material on it, and this will be in the camper. I put this over both beds. There's one here and there's one above the other bed, and I gotta say, it really made a difference yesterday. It was about 90, I think 5 degrees yesterday. And we had to close all the windows before we went out. because it was supposed to rain. So this thing was locked up tight. And I was really thinking it was gonna come home to, you know, an oven, but it was surprisingly cool in there. And I really think it's because of the Reflectix that we had here on top of the beds, and then the Reflectix on the windows.
Yeah, I mean, in comparison to last time when we didn't do it.
Yeah, last time we didn't put up any Reflectix, and it was not so good. Oh yeah, there is storage under that half of this bench.
This is our game.
Oh, is that the game storage?
Yeah, this one is like solidly shut because I think it's where the electrical stuff is.
Yeah, so this bench here is screwed shut, and inside is all the electrical stuff if anybody ever needs to work on it. But there is a screw kind of keeping us dumbasses
Yeah, they were like, you don't get to go in
doing it. And then on this bench opens up, and that's where we keep all our board games. So this is the table. I know it's hard to tell on camera, but Val and I both sit and fit at this table. And you know me, I'm not a small guy. So if I fit there, that's telling you something. We actually eat here.
Also move the table. It doesn't even need to be.
The table is not attached. It does, the legs do fold down, and this is a third bed. So when you fold down the camper, the table has to get folded down. But yeah, the table is not like attached. You can remove it, put it outside, move it so you can sit, whatever. So I'm very happy with that table. I didn't think I'd be able to use it. You'll have your 4th of July windsock.
Your 4th of July wind? It's not a 4th of July windsock. It's an everyday windsock for patriots.
For patriots, your patriotic windsock. I'm gonna go hang this up right now. The zero gravity Vikings chairs, which Mom sent all the way to California.
Those things are the best.
Because we do keep those in the camper. Oh, I gotta show you some other goodies.
No one thinks we're Rams fans.
I will say, my least favorite thing is the door. So this is the actual camper door, right, when it's closed. Remember how we used to just have to put the screen on top of the door? This is a whole separate door that hangs from the roof. See those snaps and stuff?
That's the easy part.
The hard part is fitting the door in here with these little wing nuts. See those little plastic wing nuts holding the door?
Watch your dad get it right the first try.
Val thinks it might be an aftermarket door because it fits a little goofy. I don't know. It's just stupid. Why they couldn't just put a screen on top of that door like we used to is beyond me. I do have keys. It does lock now. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't had a chance, check out the other video, the first part of our Palmdale trip. It's crazy. There was flooding, off-roading while pulling a camper. Oh my God. Part 1 is us setting up. I've got some great advice on camping in there. I learned 2 big things that made this camping trip a lot easier, at least before we were driving through rivers. So if you get a chance, check that out. Here at Trader Bubba, we let freedom ring. But you know what? You should answer this call to freedom by hitting the open road. And if you are at all interested in what it's like to be out on the open road, camping, living the outdoor life, watch my other video.